Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here. Welcome to another episode, amazing episode today that will really make you think. And this is courtesy of a famous professor at the University of Chicago, Dr. Dana Susskind. So the question she poses to you is, would you use an AI nanny to help raise your baby? Deep question. Imagine being the parent of an infant or toddler a decade from now, 2033. AI devices are likely to become electronic babysitters just like the TV did for previous generations. There will be AI teddy bears, computer-assisted nannies, advanced nursery versions of Alexa can sing and teach favorite songs on demand and play games. So this is a brilliant, real-life, highly personal example of what's coming. These new AI tools will leverage technology to engage children and save parents time and stress. AI childcare devices may alter the way that infants and toddlers process their experience of the world. Why? Babies are born about 40 weeks into pregnancy, but the 40-week-old baby brain still has a lot of growing left to do. Most of that growth occurs at a breathtaking pace in the first 2 years of life. The brain grows to about 80% of its adult size in the first 3 years of a person's life. This provides a short window of time in which to set up a child for success in life by nurturing their foundational brain development. What is the foundation of brain development? It's called rich conversation, meaning close interaction with the baby's parents. Before now, this necessary ingredient could only be provided by a caring adult. Emerging AI tools will change that. Just like ChatGPT receives that necessary input in the form of a large language model, children receive it in the form of loving interaction with adults. Why is this happening? Well, child rearing, particularly in the early years, is an all-consuming task. AI assistants could be transformational for overwhelmed parents. So why not use AI nannies to engage human babies in the kind of back and forth communication that builds brains? It could have profoundly positive developmental impacts. This technology could be a boon to children who otherwise might experience developmental delays because they don't get that kind of interaction. Or it could help unlock cognitive potential and close achievement gaps. By achievement gaps, they mean the difference between people who get very focused attention when they're babies versus people who are deprived of that attention when they're babies, which unfortunately happens to quite a number of kids. But Dr. Susskind says, we must proceed with caution. New technologies can shape the architecture of our brains, so it can change the structure of our brains. A January report in the Journal of the American Medical Association Pediatrics showed that habitual social media use is producing changes in how adolescent brains respond to social rewards. This may end up being highly negative, by the way. Time will tell, like many things. Introducing young brains to responsive AI may alter them in fundamental ways we cannot anticipate right now because it's too early. AI is new. I said that last week in a video. Keep in mind, AI is still in its infancy. If we provide the wrong sort of input or interaction, we may distort cognitive development in far-reaching ways. Consider one recent breakthrough in the knowledge of neuroscience. They recently found that the brainwaves of children and their human caregivers literally sync up when they're communicating with each other or playing together. Now think about that. Your brainwaves match those of your kids when you're raising them. This neural synchrony boosts vocabulary acquisition as well as social learning and problem-solving skills. AI, though able to engage in back and forth exchanges, lacks the physical human brain necessary for neural synchrony. We simply do not yet know what that means. Resiliency, which is just as important in cognition when it comes to lifelong achievement, is another skill that is almost entirely dependent on early foundational brain development. When a child encounters a variety of experiences early in life and is guided through those experiences by a loving adult, they learn how to respond adaptively. That means they can learn to be flexible to react to challenges in life. Research also shows that adults with positive memories of receiving lots of care from their parents display higher levels of grit and ambition. But what does it mean for a child to grow up attached to an AI? There is a danger that this could have serious effects on their social and emotional development. So what does all this mean? She goes on to say that you can't stop this, AI is coming. In that context, this means that AI and its interaction with children will change human beings, just like social media is. And just like everything else, like I said in a video last week, everything has positive and negative aspects to it. So the positive here is that these AI tools may be able to help children who are deprived of their loving interaction with adults during these formative years that are critical. On the other hand, it may teach them the wrong things and rewire human brains in an unanticipated direction. This is why AI needs regulation. And by the way, EU new regulation just went into effect 2 days ago, Friday, August 25th. So we'll have to see how things continue to develop. This is a fascinating period in history with huge benefits and potential great perils from AI. So stay tuned to this channel where we break it all down about the human impact of all of this stuff, not just news. What does it mean to you and me? So what can you do to prepare? Click that link below, get your free resource. Also, this past week, we passed 900 viewers. Please like, subscribe, and share. Help us get over 1,000 on this channel. It's a great milestone that puts us in the top 10% of YouTube channels. Really appreciate your comments, your viewership, your subscription, and your support. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos. You guys are awesome. Take care. Have a great week. See you next time.